Alright, my people, on our day today, I salute every one of you right there. This is not a happy video for me because the Edo State Governor, Satanic Monday Okpebholo, have set or rather prepared to disrespect our monarch, Oba of Benin. As you all know, the past Satanic Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, disrespected the monarch. Then he left, he escaped, and nothing happens. Now, the current Satanic Governor of Edo State, Satanic Monday Okpebholo, have started stylishly in the name of Iyeki. For those of you that came from Edo State or that is from Edo State, understand what I mean by Iyeki. Yes. But I'd like you to listen to our monarch and reactions from concerned Edolites. Then I'll come back again for more monologue. Let's take this, guys.
But do you know the role of Iyeki in Benin culture? In Benin, I'm sure you are, like you said, you are in the home of culture. We have our culture here. When you mentioned the Yaloja means Iyeki. This is a bit alien to me, I must say. It's a bit alien to us here in Benin.
I think you want Governor Okpebholo, you will try to claim ignorance of, you are not aware of this Iyeki matter. That's what I said. They start to you now from this Iyeki matter now you want to say go fight trouble for palace now. This exact thing how Obaseki started artifact war. All the advice, all the counsel, the cry of the Benin fell on deaf ear. And those few stupid political appointees around him was telling him, go on, you are the governor, all the power belong to you. You want to start again now. So you want to claim ignorance of what this Iyeki, how Iyeki is nominated in Benin. So the tradition of Iyeki is already there. So we will not try to, you are not to bring each person to become a Iyeki in Benin. See, what is the meaning of all this? See, all this finish now, where are they coming from? All this fight and hatred and a way to just destabilize with the Benin in our own land. What is the meaning of all this? I thought I don't say belong to all of us. Everybody have their own area of strength. We have a structure in Benin, in Edo State that everybody runs in their own senatorial district. Why are you trying to impose an extra woman to become a Iyeki in Benin? What is the meaning of all this now? What? See, all this unnecessary drama, where are they coming out from? So Nigeria can start again now. So you want to? These people went to government has to go and inaugurate Iyeki, their own Iyeki in Benin. What is the meaning of all this now? Monarchy now. So issue their ground, development there. Road are bad, no road. Issue their ground. But now this petty politics now they play. And to Tinubu daughter, you should be ashamed of yourself. So, Nigerian politicians, you put a jack enemy. You put a jack National Association of Nigerian Students. You are jack MBA. You put a jack PFM. Una jack CAN. No association una never a jack. What is this? Ijanoja general. So Tinubu daughter will not become the landlady of all the market in Nigeria. Abana. So that is the problem of Nigeria, B. So that is the problem. Up to this moment, it's all about structure to win election. That ain't not concern now. As you talk, since your father came to power, we don't get light. Since your father become the president of Nigeria, there's no improvement on roads. There's no improvement on Nigerian lives. Subsidy was removed. They are planning to even start another tax regime by January. Nigerians are sinking inside poverty debt on a daily basis. That will be my issue. Probably not a private jet. Now you can't take company. That will be my issue. And say, I don't know what to remain in power. I don't know what to win election. Now that will not be a concern. All the association we have in Nigeria, What are they doing today? You people have hijacked all the association. You want to create another association. By not doing this, general now, start for election, you go coordinate all the women. They'll go give you billions upon billions. Go and mobilize all the market women. It's all about your benefit. Your I don't know if that Remy born you. That man do senator, do until she get tired from being a senator, she now become a first lady. Your father do landlord for Lagos, he become the president. Wait till that they fine. Now not until Nigeria. He are not that general. So all you even know that one now, another association to siphon money for everything that politics. I don't want to win election. I don't want to win election. The people who are the govern, the people you are governing in this thing, how their life is changing, if their life is moving forward, that was their business. People cannot even eat. People come on me here. I know how many accounts I get from my WhatsApp. People are disturbing me for their daily bread. It's not about how to move Nigeria forward. It's not about election. How to look at electricity, look at healthcare, look at infrastructure, look at even how we can even become a major global player in politics all over the world, in the petrol, both in the petrol sector, in all sector of governance, how we can become a global figure. Now, if you decide to wipe all African countries tomorrow, now they can wipe all of us. We don't have any defense system, and we don't get anything. Even our aircraft, we say where we get now, Obubu, they walk away. Things are not moving forward. I say the one erase all African countries. And they can do it. No defense, nothing. NAIJA, all these stupid things. Now that they vote money, now that they get interest for. And but carry your yellow that go Lagos, go that side, carry go that side. You know, we never accept in the Benin. And Okpebholo, all these politics where they play. So, no worry. They deal with those sad people. Not change, you continue. If you change, good. If you don't change, continue. The result is waiting for you.
But do you know the role of Iyeki in Benin culture? In Benin, I'm sure you are, like you said, you are in the home of culture. We have our culture here. When you mentioned the Yaloja means this is a bit alien to me, I must say. It's a bit alien to us here in
Benin. They are independent in the particular markets, like urban markets, Ogisu, and Badon, and all. They select their leaders from within them, those who are traders there. They play more than the role of just coordinating. There are certain shrines inhabited in all the markets. They play the certain roles on behalf of the palace. So after selection, they bring forth that person that is now their head to the palace for confirmation. So when the palace is going to pass it to you there, it is that Iyeki in that particular market that the palace sends such messages to, and they play that role, simplicity. The novelty of General Iyeki is alien to Benin, custom and tradition. We just believe that it's a social, maybe it's a social cultural thing, because we like having associations, like you have other clubs. But it does not, it's not in our culture to have a general Iyeki. But recently we've been hearing about that. But like, let me say for emphasis that Iyeki is particular to each market. No one has right to control the other fellow in another market. For example, the Iyeki in market has nothing to do with Iyeki in Agbado. The one in Agbado has no role to play in the Kyosa, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. Mrs. Josephine Ebagwejezeli has been inaugurated as Iyeki of Market Women in Edo State by the Iyaloja General of Nigeria, Chief Mrs. Folashade Tinubu Ojo, in a ceremony held at the Festival Hall of the Government House. BCV News Freeman also reports that the ceremony was attended by Governor Monday Okpebholo, who was represented by the Coordinator Office of the First Lady, Mrs. Edesili Okpebholo Anani.
Now, wow, it's not too early. It's too early now. It doesn't look right. It doesn't sit right. And for all of the support that you have gotten from the palace, this is a stab in the back, and this looks like an utter betrayal. At least, since the Oba had reservations about the constitution and inauguration of an Iyeki general, of course, which is just a connotation. The idea for Folashade Tinubu and the Tinubu dynasty is an Iyaloja, and that's an infiltration of our customs and traditions and even our language, right? I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and I said the early men in Benin, though very civilized, probably did not understand territorial dominance and kingdom expansion. If not, the Benin language would not be resident in just one state as it were at the moment. It would have a lot of, go and read the Benin history, and this is not just because I'm a Benin man. Go and read the Benin history, you know that a lot of clans, kingdom, empires were established from the Benin Empire. But of course, we were very comfortable to be even to the point that the Edo state that we are, other people that went to settle down from Benin, all of them had various or varying language, customs, and tradition. Now, in the 21st century, to allow another language to be infiltrating us because of politics, something that we should worry. And that is even by the side. The fact that the Oba had reservations, and this is with respect to everybody, had reservations about the constitution and inauguration of an Iyeki. And in case you did not hear him well, he called a chief to say, explain it further, at least with English, in case there is too much Benin. Oba talk by a clinic, good speaker and with oratory prowess. But the chief went on to explain, putting the mic closer to his mouth. Yet, the governor allowed the inauguration of an Iyeki general. This betrayal is not too early. It's not right now. It's not right. You know the way the Yorubas, with due respect to them, hold their cultures and traditions very, very closely. You at least would have suspended that event for once and then do all of the anything you want to do. He said that the Iyeki's title is peculiar to market, and the market people are the one that chooses their Iyeki. Now, what did they happen, sir? If I keep quiet, to be too much of politics, right? And I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy. And any Benin man that sees this and is happy, go and check your head. We have too many things. We are grappling too many things at the moment. Too many things. All of this nonsense happening around. Of course, we should be worried. Politics have infiltrated everywhere. No respect, no order. Everybody Wait till happen, sir. The other governor, Uhudan, okay, you will be on your bar. See what you do now. What did they happen? If people like say my laugh, but another time I say no. This is because of the institution. For some of us, no matter our reservations about certain things, we say the present Oba will come and go. So this is an institution that we have to protect. And by that, we say, okay, no, certain things cannot continue to happen. See this one now. See you now, just you never put this 1 year for office. You can no longer separate politics from institutional from traditional institution. They told you heard that the Oba has reservations. And even if he was being careful, he didn't want to sound as if he was, because of course it's a constitutional democracy and a lot of things are now put in place by law and by legislation. And then for that reason, and people also have rights certain ways. So for that reason, but if your Oba says I have reservation, as a man, a governor that is reputed to be a son of the palace, that is not an Ogyomba, you will do what a son should do. Abi, that was the expected. That was the expectations. See the way I fall down, so I fall down because Okpa won't see my brother and sisters. I'm not joking. As I'm shocked, I didn't expect this to be a news item. to see that it was not being reported. Forget about what BTV is doing, of course. That's an APC social media television, and they had to. Of course, if you check the books of Folashade and NAIJA, they call the woman. I beg. Okpebholo, this is too early. It's too early to be confronting and betraying the palace. It's too early. It's too early. Who do why?
Mrs. I hope I say this right, Folashade Ojo-Tinubu, Iyaloja of the General, Market Leader Pastor Mrs. Josephine, you was raised the ZENITH. That's it. I greet you all. I welcome you all on behalf of my chiefs and members of the royal family here present and those not present. I thank you for this wonderful visit. We have been expecting you with great anticipation. I believe this is also a recognition of women power, also women power. It goes to show that Mr. President recognizes the importance of women in politics, in society, and so should we all recognize the importance, the relevance, the power of women. Without women, where would we all be? They carry a lot of us. In their womb for 9 months and everything. I thank you all. And in Benin, we have a special place for women. As I'm sure maybe you would have done your research a bit, historical research, before you came. This is a place, this is a culture of warrior queen, India Niyesigi. You would already have, I'm sure you've done your research, like I said, you already know what she did for the kingdom. So I don't need to narrate the history to you. Suffice it to say that the place of women is very well recognized here. So was another great queen who made the sacrifice of herself when Ide Nogogo. Nogogo also means the great. On recognizing the difficulties that her husband was going through at the time, and the divination came that somebody has to sacrifice or so, and she offered herself for the sacrifice. Maybe you might not have done your research to that point, but recognizing the power of women by the president and leaders of politics in Nigeria is commendable. It's commendable because without which, as I said, where we would be today. They are also the ones that feed the men when they go campaigning and everything and get back home. They cook their food and feed it, they hosted, they host all of them. this point, when you mentioned Yaloja means this is a bit alien to me, I must say. It's a bit alien to us here in Benin. So I know this is it's an association now. You have an association to gather yourself together, to be more powerful, to harness the power of women to help the political class, more or less. So in Benin, I'm sure you are, like you said, you are in the home of culture. We have our culture here. I have discussed this matter of Iyeki with my chiefs. Those that are knowledgeable, even maybe more than myself, I don't know, maybe very one of them, about such subject matter to educate. You said to inaugurate, what is that? To inaugurate Iyeki. Market leaders. Are these market leaders Iyeki? Yes. But do you know the role of Iyeki in Benin culture? Do you, if I may just quickly ask you, Madam?
The affair of the traders and markets.
Thank you very much. And every Iyeki has a special relationship with the palace. Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you know too that every year he has a role they play inside the market? Cultural role
Yes, sir.
they have to perform inside every market in Benin.
Yes, sir.
So you have actually done your research. I want to call upon, please, I want to call upon some of the chiefs here they have requested that they want to hear their views so that you can all be well educated, enlightened about the Iyeki as we know it in the culture of Benin.
Iyeki in Benin, they are independent in the particular markets, like urban markets, Ogisu, and Badun, and all. They select their leaders from within them, those who are traders there. They play more than the role of just coordinating. There are certain shrines inhabited in all the markets. They play the certain rules on behalf of the palace. So after selection, they bring forth that person that is now their head to the palace for affirmation. So when the palace is going to pass it to you there, it is that Iyeki in that particular market that the palace sends such messages to, and they play that role, simplicity. The novelty of General Iyeki is alien to Benin, custom and tradition. We just believe that it's a social, maybe it's a social cultural thing, because we like having associations, like you have other clubs. But it does not, it's not in our culture to have a general Iyeki. But recently we'll be hearing about that. But like, let me say for emphasis that Iyeki is particular to each market. No one has right to control the other fellow in another market. For example, the Iyeki in market has nothing to do with Iyeki in Agbado. The one in Agbado has no role to play in the Kyosa. and so on and so forth. Ọba Boki, anyway, Ọba Boki is in all way. That's in all way. Yoba is very satisfied. Everyone. Yoba establishes market for everyone, everybody in the land. It does not exempt anyone from trading there or going to the market there. So it's for everyone. Baba.
Is there? The Oba does not interfere in the activities that go in there. So long as the hierarchy of any particular market does what is expected of her in the shrine in that particular market for the Oba, for the palace. Well, as long as hierarchies are doing all that in Benin, it is fine. However, like I said, I support women power. Women power. I hope our politicians, our leaders, they will ensure they are giving women positions in the running of the government, federal government, state government, and so on. There's a proper representation for women, not just in the market. They should not be just market. They should also be in the running of government. We thank you very much. So long as you have this in your mind, whatever you are doing, please bear this in mind. We are not going to say much more than that, except to explain to you the culture of Iyeki's role in Benin, where it is.
Una know say na so Obaseki take start. Una call the clap for him. Una call the clap for him. Say nah, he's the governor of Edo State. He's the governor of Edo State. Na governor, na executive governor. You can see our Oba, see our monarch, see our palace finish. This same satanic Mode Okpebholo is about to start the same thing because they normally creep in stylishly. When you don't stop them now, they will do more. I will expatiate on this tonight on my live broadcast. Join us every day, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. This is NAIJA Watch Media. Let's continue to talk about the things that affected you and I.